Obviously, I don't think you believe it because Trump seems like he's going through some sort of manic episode or demonic possession right now. But there's some theory that it's a 5D chess move, and he's fighting this war in Iran specifically to push the focus from the Middle East and getting oil through the Strait of Hormuz into the Western Hemisphere and relying upon oil from Venezuela or Canada. And this is why he's trying to, he wants to invade Greenland, and he's going to block the trade routes and the sea routes. So the focus can now be here where we have more protection because America, we're here surrounded by the Pacific Ocean and the Atlantic Ocean.
So I've made the argument that Trump does have a plan. And basically, it's to create something called the Greater North America, which is something that Peter Hegseth has also talked about, where America has control over Greenland, Canada, Mexico, Venezuela, Colombia, Cuba, Nicaragua, Honduras. And because Greater North America is so wealthy and it's so huge, it basically becomes a continental fortress, and it's allowed to trade its resources with the rest of the world. And this will allow America to sustain its $39 trillion debt, to basically go and destroy the GCC, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, which fuels Europe and East Asia. They no longer have access to oil, but their entire economies are based on cheap energy. And so they're now forced to pivot to North America, which is the only supplier now that the entire Middle East is in flames. So you can make the argument that even though Trump is crazy and he's stupid, there are people um, behind him who understand how geopolitics works, and they're trying to transition America from a financial empire into a resource empire. Because imagine a situation where America, it is in Greater North America, it's a fortress, it's safe, and America is conducting all these wars overseas to destabilize the world, to force the world to become dependent on American energy, American financing, American armaments. And so the question then is, how would the world respond in such a scenario? But maybe in the midterm, in the long term, the world will be forced to coalesce, maybe around Russia and China, in order to counter Greater North America.